everyone, it's me, Sherry. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to do a full face of makeup using nothing that costs over $10. So this is the look that I came up with. It's very fall inspired. Let's call it my pumpkin spice look because I'm using the pumpkin pie palette from e.l.f. and I'm using kind of like an orangey brown lipstick from e.l.f. which kind of gives me pumpkin spice vibes as well. So it doesn't really match with this bright pink shirt, does it? Actually, this is a night dress. Drink tea and shop online. That has been me. Anyway, if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then stay tuned for the video. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with priming my face and my eyelids. So I'm going to start off with my eyelids and I'm going to use this Milani eyeshadow primer, which is under $10 because everything that I'm using today is under $10. So, oh, that was probably way too much eyeshadow primer. Alright. Let's just prime the eyelids. I know I got too much on here. That's okay. I'm going to end up wasting some product. But eyeshadow primer goes a long way, so I'm not really concerned about wasting a little bit of it. I'm probably just going to repurchase this one from now on, to be quite honest with you. I usually use the Too Faced. I look awful close to you guys, but I guess, I mean, that works well for you guys to see what I'm doing here. Alright, I always have some sort of baby wipe or makeup remover wipe close by because I need to be able to. Got Mickey ears on today, see? Well, mini ears actually. Yeah, I wasted quite a bit of primer there. Oh well. But I always have baby wipes close by so I can wipe off stuff off my hands and stuff. Alright, let's get this out of the way. I'm still in my night dress because I'm getting ready for the day. I feel like I'm too close, but whatever. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Primer for my face because I haven't used it in a while. And again, what I like to do is, especially when I don't have any fingernails, like long fingernails, I'll scoop it out. If I have long fingernails, I'll scoop it out with the back. I have little spatulas anyway, but I'm going to press this into my skin. I just want to get all my primers on now while I can. And that reminds me, I gotta put some sort of lip treatment on or something too. So, and I didn't bring one out, so I gotta see if I can find one that's under $10. Because I gotta stay. Oh, I see one right here on my desk. Actually. Lip Smackers. It's Eeyore. We'll use him because I like to put something on my lips. To moisturize them while I'm getting ready. Okay, so we got to start going on. I think I'm going to do my eyes first. Now, I'm not counting the brushes in this because, heaven forbid, I don't have any, I don't know if all my brushes, I don't even know the price of all my brushes, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to grab this here little brush from, I don't even know what it's from. It's from one of my little palettes, but I don't think it has a bit of color on it, but not much. So, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Bite Size palette in the color Pumpkin Pie, which looks like this. Whoa, I'm really close. Okay, that's probably the glare. There. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this light shade here, and I'm going to take it on this fluffy side of the brush. And I'm going to pop that in my crease. And I'm not going to go too far into the corner. Okay, that's good. I'm going to blend this out better in a bit, but right now I'm just going to feels like it's skipping a bit over here. Not a lot of fallout with this. That's good. Alright, I'm going to grab a fluffy brush and blend that out a bit more. Sorry, I'm not really prepared with my brushes. I should have grabbed them too before I started this video. I'm going to need a couple of blending brushes, I think. Alright, Let's just go with this. Hopefully there's not any color on it. No, it's pretty good. Alright. So that looks... I want the edges blended out. Okay. Now I'm going to take that little brush. It's actually not that little. Let's see if I can find a smaller. Yeah, right here. I'm going to take this little brush and I'm going to take this darker. This is a more cool brown in this palette. Looks a little more cooler to me anyway. And I'm going to try to put this in the outer corner. Without making too much of a mess. Don't worry if it gets under the eyes because I still gotta do foundation and stuff, and I didn't wet a sponge, I just realized. And I can clean all this up with my concealer. Okay. Just want to get it laid down and then we're going to blend. It's going to be a much darker look than I intended. Then I'm going to take this brush again, but take the flat edge of it and don't worry about the blend. And I'm going to take this bronzy color and I'm going to put this all over my lid. It's kicking up a little bit of dust in the pan, but not too much. And it did a little bit of fallout under my eye, but yeah. Look at that. That's okay. So this is a good thing that I did my eyes first. I don't like this brush. That's pretty. It's darker than what I normally use for eyeshadows, but it's pretty. Okay, I want to make sure this is well blended. And as I said, I'm going to fix these edges with my concealer. Let's get this big fluffy brush and see what I can brush away of that eyeshadow that fell underneath. Oof. You see that sparkly mess that it made? I'm not in the mood for this today. Sometimes you can just take your makeup wipe and go like this and wipe up with it too, and that will help clean up the edges. This edge isn't actually even that bad on this side. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do with the eyes so far. Now I'm going to take this, I got a mess on my desk, this Wet n Wild concealer. I think that it's not a concealer, it's a foundation, and I'm pretty sure it's getting relatively old. I'm going to use my beauty blender. Well, it's this sponge. I'm going to use it dry. Hopefully, oh, I can use some setting spray on it. Which I forgot to take out anyway, but I'm going to use this e.l.f. one for my setting spray too, but I'm also going to use it to wet my sponge. Okay, now my sponge is pretty damp. Alright, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild stick foundation. Now, hopefully this goes okay, because this is getting older, so I don't know if this is going to blend. We shall see. I'm recording. We shall see. it's a little streaky, but that might be because the sponge isn't damp enough. Or it might be because the foundation's getting old. Okay, we're gonna go with old school method because my hands will warm up the product and help blend it in. It's not bad, but you know what? I think that might be ready for the graveyard relatively soon, to be quite honest with you. Okay, we're going to put that over there. And then for concealer, I have the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer. I do have a concealer brush here somewhere, but not really sure what happened to it. Maybe it's down with my other brushes, my clean brushes. I only take out so many brushes at a time. This one has a little tiny doe foot, so you have to dip in a couple times with this one. Let's take that sponge again, and hopefully it's damp enough that I can blend out this concealer with it. Again, I'm going to use my fingers and just push that product in. Okay. Alright, I think I'm done with my sponge for now. Now I'm going to take some setting powder. I'm using this e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to set under my eyes first of all. Okay. And then I'm going to take my big powder brush, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with it. I might need a little more product. Okay, that's probably enough. You don't want to go overboard with powder and look like a cake face. Okay, so that's it for powder. And now we're going to start with our, I'm going to finish under my eyes first, I think. So I'm going to go back into this quad, and I'm going to find a small brush, which I know I have in here somewhere. A pencil brush, that'll work. And I'm going to take the darker brown color, and I'm going to run that under my eyes lightly. Hi, Cassie. You sneezing? There. So that's it for that. Okay, for bronzer and highlight, I'm going to use this. It's from W7. I got it off of iHerb, and it's supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. I don't know about that because I don't own the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I'm going to take this brush to bronze with. Well, technically I think this is a contour shade, but I use it for light bronzing. There's no rules. There's no rules. Do what you want. I know brushes have specific things written on them, but that's not even showing up. Okay, so we go with another brush. We'll use this bronzer brush from Alamar. I hate it when my hair gets stuck up in while I'm trying to do this. Go with less and build it up. Of course, if you don't mind getting bronzer stuck in your hair, cut all up in your hair. School went back today where I'm from, so all the kids are getting off the buses around this time. Alright, and then for blush, I'm going to use this one from JCat Beauty. It is a Love Struck blush in the color Snookums. Thought it went a little more better with the eye look than the other one that I got. This one's a little orangey corally. You gotta watch these blushes. See how much that picked up, and I only tapped it in there. They're extremely pigmented. And I think that's gonna do it for blush. Okay, and then I need a highlighter brush. You know what? That other brush that I used to set my under eye powder is better for highlighter, I think. Alright, so we're going to go into this duo again for the highlighter. And that kicks up a lot of powder. High points of the cheek. And I'm going to add a little bit to the brow bone because I didn't put a highlighter on my brow bone before. So I'm just going to go around in like a circular motion. This is just a very light highlight. Okay. Okay, so before I go any further, what I like to do sometimes is take my sponge again and just kind of go over everything and meld it all into the skin. Especially if I found I went like a little heavy-handed on blush or anything. Sometimes I'll do that. So there's what that looks like. Now I'm going to take my setting spray. I don't know what I did with my the cover to this. Oh, it's right here. Anyway, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist Setting Spray. And we're going to let that dry. Oh, I love the smell of this. Whew. And now I look really dewy. That's okay. I got brushes all over the place now. Alright, so we're going to take this eyeliner from Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil. It's in like a taupe color. And I'm going to line. You know what? This isn't going to match. I don't think. Oh yeah, okay, it will. It's a taupe. It's more cool toned. But it's a brown liner, so... it'll work. It'll serve the purpose. It's probably not the best one that I would have picked, but... And then I'm going to use this What the Fake mascara from Essence as well. This is what the wand looks like. I think this is like $4.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. That is that. Looking good, looking good. So far, so good. Oh my god, my pores are showing here on my nose. I don't like that. But other than that, alright, I'm going to take this lip liner from Milani in the color Spice. You're not really going to be able to see me lining my lips here because these are really creamy. That's what that looks like. These are really creamy lip liners. I forgot how much I liked them. It's been a while since I used it. And then I got this e.l.f. lipstick, and I can't see what the color name is. I'm sorry, but it looks like this one. And I'm going to put this on over the top of it. Giving me pumpkin spice vibes, this color is. And that's basically everything, I guess. Ooh, that liner doesn't want to budge. Alright, I guess I'm leaving it there. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. It's very fall. It doesn't really match the pink night dress, does it? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I try to upload every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate your support, and hit the little notification so you'll be notified of future uploads. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Bye everyone.